Hi everyone, I'm Tom Pettit. As you may have already heard, the Hill Cumorah pageant has been canceled due to the ongoing pandemic. Now, politicians, government officials, and health advisors have publicly said that they're confident that every American who wants a vaccine will have a chance for a vaccine by the end of May. This would suggest that we could all go to the pageant in July and be safe from COVID. And that might be the case, but right now, before everyone is vaccinated, is when the hundreds of pageant workers need to be getting together to start work on the pageant. And right now, they're unable to do so safely. So when considering if the pageant could go on or not, the church had to base their decision on what is happening right now with COVID, not what will be happening in July. With that said, because the pageant is canceled, it does not indicate that the church historical sites will be closed in July. Because the sites are currently fully staffed, the sites can reopen without much notice or preparation. If the country really is vaccinated by May or even June, there's great reason to assume that the church historical sites will be open in July. So, I'm not canceling the tour. I am moving forward with plans to have an amazing spiritual experience with each one of you at these most sacred sites. Perhaps the blessing in disguise is that the sites that we're going to be visiting will now be less crowded and we'll have more time to experience the greatness of the church history sites. Currently in New York, non-New York City restaurants will be able to open at 75% capacity soon. Movie theaters are open as well as museums. The church history sites are considered to be museums. And even the Maid of the Mist at Niagara Falls is planning to open on time in May. New York is finally reopening. Now, I understand that not being able to see the pageant is disappointing, but I would like to share with you my experience and the experience of hundreds of others who I have taken to the pageant in past years. The pageant is nice, but it pales in comparison to the rest of the tour. The 1.5 hours of the pageant seems to be forgotten after experiencing the Sacred Grove, the Hill Cumorah, the Susquehanna River, the Priesthood Restoration Site, the Peter Whitmer Farm, and the sacred sites of Kirtland, where the Father and Son appeared multiple times. During this year, while studying the Doctrine and Covenants, now is a perfect time to stand in these holy places and feel the sacredness of the doctrine that you're studying each week in your Come Follow Me lessons. While at these special sites, I will share the stories, teach the doctrine, relating the history of the past to our own everyday lives as a way to help each of us come closer to the Savior. I'll email you soon the final details of the tour, including a daily hour-by-hour itinerary, a list of the hotels and meals, and a suggested reading list. In the meantime, you might want to check out my Beyond Come Follow Me weekly series, where I share the historical stories surrounding your weekly Come Follow Me lessons. The link is found in the video description below. Until then, please contact me with any questions.